And good afternoon. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Thanks for joining in so early, Danielle. Great to see you. And we are on the 139 experimental open beta. And the reason why I'm not fully in the game yet is this is one of the features what we are looking at, a brand new launchpad. So I've got a profile here that normally does not have mods on it. And this here will take you to your mod manager, and it also tells you the amount of mods that you are running. You will see that I'm running a mod there. The reason for that will become very apparent in just a moment. But you also have your manage profiles right here, and then you can also change options in the game. And one thing that was added here in 139, right here, truck turbo volume. So there is a separate slider specifically for the turbo sounds of the engines. Currently, Josh, yes, there is. Right now, those dealerships are located. Well, let me get to that here in just a moment. There's not a whole lot else here, but they did rework some of the sounds. So let's go ahead and hop into the game. And then right now, we're going to be sitting in Oxnard. But I'm going to take a little trip here via a dev cam just so you guys can take a look. Now you guys see what that mod is for. Freightliner dealerships have been added to the 139 beta. So that mod that I'm running is the Freightliner Cascadia by Galimum that will make these dealerships active. And currently, Oxnard used to be a Western Star dealership. That has been moved to Salina, Utah. Again, Western Star in Oxnard has been moved to Salina, Utah. The Freightliner dealerships in the game currently, Oxnard, California, and St. George, Utah. St. George is going to be right across from the garage, to give you guys a heads up there. And then also the big thing is the ownable Lowboys. So, really, there's going to be two different versions of this that you can customize. And we are currently sitting in the back there with a wind turbine tower. There's also nacelles that you can run on these shorter trailers here. So let's hop to the trailer configuration. And what we're going to be doing here, I'm not going to be purchasing. I've already got these. For the Lowboy, what we're going to do here, actually, let's go into the purchase. So you're going to have two different ones. This one here, and then you're going to go to 2 pages back, and then you've got this one. So one for regular, and then another specifically for oversized loads. So we'll start with the oversized load here, and quite a lot of customization to this. So you've got your single, double, triple, and triple adds the stinger on the back. And then from here you've got your customizations, wooden, aluminum, and then you've got your axles. We're 6, you can do 7, 8, and 9. Yes, 9 axles on this trailer. Randy, what's going on today? And again, customizations here for your color. Now we go to the accessories, and there are a ton. So with this one here, these are going to be the fender guards here, aluminum or standard. If you go to here, if you put on a wooden deck, you cannot add them here. But if we go back to standard, you can then add in aluminum or standard. Just to let you guys know there. Then we go back here, we've got mud flap options right on the Jeep itself. And of course, like our other connectors, you can have 2 different types of lights, and you can customize the mud flaps there. And of course, there are additional lighting here for the low bed itself. And we go to the back. This gets interesting back here. So you've got aluminum paint, or you can run a full wooden deck. And then we hop around here to the back. This is where a lot of more customization came in. First one here is you got your long, oversized, and wide load. We hop down one. You can add beacons this way, or you can add in strobes. So the strobes are going to be just like that. Beacons like what we normally have. And then again, the option to change the lights and mud flaps. So that's basically the customization here on the heavy haul trailers. It's pretty much the exact same way here on your singles. So you still have that option back here for your banners, and then also for if you do want to run strobes. Comandante, what's going on today? And I'm going to hop out of here. And also, one thing you guys are going to notice here with 139, once it gets released, if you don't hop into the beta, there are 3 new companies. Like, really, Coda? Yep. And this is what we're going to be having here. Whoops, wrong thing. We need to go to the vehicle browser here. So, we're going to go to this one right here. And then we're going to have your loads. So this is a new load, mixed tank. We're going to also have your wind turbine nacelle. And what we currently have, your wind turbine tower. And so let me hop to a regular box trailer here. We're just going to go ahead and put this out to 53. It don't matter which one that we're going to be doing here. But we do have some additional companies here in cargo. Let's see here. Nope, wrong thing. Where's my loads here? Apparently I can't do it this way. So, but anyways, we'll go back into here. So you're gonna have some other companies. Let's get a regular dry van here. Alright, so you got Vetus Power. That's going to be a company in Colorado. We've also got U.S. Bottling and Brewing. This more than likely may be that Coors factory in Golden. Don't quote me on that, but that is my guess. And then we also have one other here, which is NAMIC, which is North American Mines and Quarries. NAMIC is replacing all of the coastline mining that is in New Mexico. So currently, if we go to New Mexico here, I'm just gonna pretty much, you'll see it right around Albuquerque is one of them. There's actually 2 here. So we've got NAMIC here down by ABQ, also Ultimus. So that is the AN124. Since this is still a beta, all these NAMICs are going to say coastline mining for the time being. That will be fully fixed by the time 139 does roll out to everybody. There have been engine reworks here, and the W900 is one of them. So let's hop into the truck here. We've got a Cummins X15 underneath the hood. We're going to be taking a short trip up to Bakersfield with a wind turbine tower.
Drive safe.
Yeah, there's a lot, especially with the in regards to what they've added. It doesn't seem like a lot, but there is. And one thing, I'm going to see if you guys can actually figure this out, what they did with the W900. I'm not going to point it out right away. If you're running mods, Big Dub, I would not recommend it. If you do, it's definitely safer to use a never been modded profile. Omar, you actually need to opt into the beta. It's a 1.5 gigabyte download. That's what it was for me. And how I got the Freightliner dealership is the Freightliner Cascadia mod by Galimum. You can subscribe to it on the Steam Workshop, activate it, and then your dealers will become active. Otherwise, it's going to be like with 138 with the Western Star dealerships. It's just going to show as a, not even as a repair center, it's going to be nothing that you have access to. Nope, nothing to do with the front window on the W900. It's definitely, I'm just actually going to say it. What they did was they reworked some of the interior sounds for the trucks. So the W900 has a little bit more throaty and bassy sound interior-wise. And then also with the separate turbo slider, might be hard to hear, but you can definitely have a, at least in my headphones, I've got a distinct turbo whistle going on. Oh yeah, this is just a start. More is going to be added to the open beta. Right now with your ownable heavy haul trailers, special transport loads are not available as of yet. Just a word to the warning. So we will be seeing Namek US Beverages and Bottling along with Vitas Power trailers already in the AI traffic. So don't be surprised when you run across them. And also with 139, Washington and Utah, each state has been given 10 scenic viewpoints. So kind of like what we got with Idaho, they were added to those. Now they are going to show as a question mark until they are discovered. So they did change the way the map icons do work for those. They've also added and fixed some things with the Lone Star, I was about to say. The 49X, the engine sound has been changed completely. I'm not going to say if it's better or worse, because I really, compared to the Creech Bomb sounds, it's kind of not good, but that's my personal opinion. Also, if you run sound mods because of the sound updates, engine mods will need to be updated for 139. So they are not going to work on 139 if you have anything made 138 and previous. What you'll do, Randy, is if you want to create a profile, just name it like 130, like open beta testing. Opt into the beta and run that profile only on the open beta. And then you can roll your game back by non-opting out of all betas, and you'll still have your 138 profiles untouched. That is correct. So if you opt into the beta, you'll download 1.5 gigabyte, and then you will run on your open beta profile. Preferably do not add mods until they start getting updated. That's if you want to. And then say you want to go back and play 138 or jump onto Truckers MP, roll your game back by going back to the beta tab and selecting none, opt out of all betas. You'll download another 1.5 gigabyte more than likely, and you'll be back on 138. Several weeks, Omar, more than likely. There's really no set time frame on when Colorado is going to release. Normally, if the game updates to 139, once we have a release date for Colorado, that will happen on or before the date for the release of Colorado. That's as much as I can tell you. Hey, Terry, I'm doing great. Oh, for those who did not like the error sounds when you were shifting, they have gone bye-bye too. Paul, how's it going? More than likely not the Columbia. What that dealer, we're probably going to be getting a Cascadia once we do get the Freightliner. They're just going to show like a Western Star dealership, Josh. So those are going to be in Oxnard and St. George. Until you have a mod that activates that dealership, they are just going to be a blank building. I'm actually liking it, Fast and Furious. Oh, probably a couple hours, Paul. I went through it at the beginning of the stream, Steve. For the time being, since I'm not going to go through everything again, you can check out the blog post. Yes, it was, Terry. And what I'm going to do after this, since we started in the W900 here, we are going to switch to the 49X. Because I'm going to go ahead and show off some of the changes that they did with that truck too. Yes, we are Spurs. No idea when they are coming, but yeah, we will eventually be getting Freightliners in-game. Yeah, exactly what they're called, Fast and Furious Lowboys. Oxnard and St. George is where they're at, Josh. I have a mod running to show them as a Freightliner. Otherwise, you will just see them as a dealership that has no signage. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to drop this one here. Let's go ahead and switch to the 49, but before I do that, we're going to go to the upgrade options here. So some of the changes that they did make, you can see this right here. Option now to run 4 horns on the roof itself, and then we've also got different versions here of the beacons with a chrome bar here, or it looks like aluminum. So we've got that. What else did they do here? I'm trying to remember all what they've changed. Still no chassis options. They're still the same as what we had previously. I know there were other changes. I think it's more so just the engines and the beacons, and then also the horns. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and exit out of that. We're in Vegas there, so let's go ahead and drive it. And then we're also going to go ahead and take our triple. We're just going to relocate this down to Vegas. Alright, so there we go. I really didn't do any customization on this one here. I've just been messing around ever since the beta did come out. I already told you, Josh, of what you need to do. Alright, so let's take a look here for what loads that we have. So you're going to see here your loads. There's not going to be any cargo icons. They will eventually be coming. Oh, one thing I was going to do here too. With your trailer browser, your loads, let's go ahead and put this onto a lowboy here. Let's put this onto a triple. So some of your loads here, you're gonna have different colors now. So your excavator is now red. Harvesters, that's from the forestry DLC. So 2 options of the wheel loaders. It looks like one for logging, one for that has a bucket. Several different colors of tractors. You could do your nacelles and everything in here. And then also the road roller, it's not it. What is it? It's the paver is what it is. It's not an excavator. Hey, Jonathan, I'm doing good today. for some odd reason I can't find what I'm looking for in the list here. May not be available for this. Yeah, but anyways, it's the paver is what it is. And definitely not the scraper. Nope, not the road roller. Alright, so nothing in external market as of yet for the trailers. They will be coming. That's because you need to opt in, Combine. But let's go ahead and go to price, and I'm gonna take a stop by in St. George also. So these sound more like Volvo engines than anything else for the time being. We are currently in Vegas.
Turn left.
No idea when, Combine. They will be coming, however.
Turn right.
It shouldn't be, Randy. You can change whatever your backgrounds are underneath gameplay. Yes, Lowboys are in 139. They are all ownable. Cannot do special transport loads with them as of yet.
Stay left.
Almost went into the wrong entrance.
This is where it ends. Okay, here we go.
Alright, and there we are. I mean, it's a small backhoe, but really, I mean, we can do it though. So turn our, you can definitely see it there on the wall. This beacon's going back and forth. And of course, that's how they're running here in game. I would say ETS2 has a good chance of getting the exact same thing. It probably will, Combine, especially if you are running mods. Sound mods are not working with 139 because of changes, specifically engines. More than likely, Junior is going to be a Cascadia. No idea when that is going to be released. I gotta get that down. I can't see diddly squat out of that. Yeah, to me, this definitely does not sound like a Detroit, but at least they got rid of the Lone Star engines. No options as of yet for stackables on being empty either. Maybe in the future. They should just get Creechmom to do their sounds. Alright, so there is a new vehicle there. That's your U.S. beverages and bottling. That's going to be coming with Colorado. Hey, Banner, what's going on today? If I have one disappointment with the beta, and it may be even be coming in the future, is that we did not get anything for graphics update with this. Now, I was kind of hoping that SES would be listening and drop the awful SMAA and add TAA and sharpening. That way you would not need the NVIDIA Profile Inspector tweaks. Oh yeah, they are making the game better. I don't have any issues with the game really per se. I'm just disappointed with the graphics. That is it. Take care, Paul. Have a good one. And again, I know this trip is pointless having that small backhoe on such a big trailer, but I wanted to get up into Utah because we're going to be stopping by St. George. We're going to be checking out one of the scenic viewpoints, and then I'm going to show you guys where the dealer is also. Well, actually, dealer is probably not a good idea taking this because there's really no room to turn around. What you can do, Combine, if you want to try out the beta, create a new profile. and name it like open beta testing so you know which one it is, and use that profile just for the beta. You can then roll your game back to play regular 138. And you saw my profile name when we started here is labeled Oregon. Yeah, all your profiles will be under a drop-down list now on the new launch pad. Before we get up here, that viewpoint is located right over here. So this is a new area it looks like they added to. I don't remember that being there previously. Or maybe it was and I just didn't get there on this profile. On the beta, 0. And we got 3/8 of a tank. That should be enough to get up to Salt Lake City. You will not be able to use profile jumpstart on 139. If you do that, Randy, do that before you jump into the beta. So a couple of the viewpoints that I've already seen on, there is one at the Grand Coulee Dam. Trying to think, there's one here in St. George. There is one at the copper mine up in Salt Lake City too. Once we go out of open beta, Colorado will be dropping. That more than likely, I see that maybe mid-November. That's just my guess. Hey, Soap, what's going on today?
Go straight.
What do you know? The viewpoint's on the other side. That's right. We'll just go up here and flip a big old U-turn.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, so they no longer activate automatically either. You do need to use whatever your activation is in order to do the viewpoint. And Combine coming in 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is, Miguel. Right now we are doing a cutscene here in St. George. Then we're going to go in, before we start going up to Salt Lake City to finish, we'll hop by where the dealership is going to be. I'm going to cam over that way since I've got a very long trailer on the back, so we won't be able to turn around. And Denelvis, what's going on today? And as you can see, you now are able to exit out of cutscenes also by using escape. They still haven't added music to these yet, which would be kind of nice. Alright, and just so I know where the heck I'm going, alright, down to our garage. Okay. Now, granted, I am running Galimum's Freightliner Cascadian mod, so this is showing as a Freightliner dealership. If you don't have that mod active, you will not see any Freightliner signage. Take care, Jonathan. So it's basically the exact same thing as a Western Star dealership. And it's right across from the garage here in St. George. And we'll go ahead and we'll take a peek inside. I did do the one in Oxnard, so yeah, Freightliner. If we go to, oh, I can't do that yet because we needed to deliver. Whoops. All right, let's go ahead and deliver then. Oofness, what's going on today? What they did, Miguel, the Western Star dealership that was in Oxnard, they moved that to Salina. So the Oxnard dealership will be Freightliner once we get that. Second one is located here in St. George. Those are the only ones I found as of yet. Chrissy, I'm using Galimum's Freightliner Cascadia, and since that is already set to use Freightliner, as soon as you activate that mod, you do get the signage. Whoops, didn't feel like stopping.
Exit left.
Oh yeah, I would say this is a happy medium for those who were complaining about the mirrors on the Lone Star and the Mac Anthem. You can sit far enough back to where you can see them, or you can scoot yourself right up to the dashboard. And yes, I know I should not be hauling a a backhoe on this type of trailer. It would fit on a regular low bed, but yeah, we're just doing this. Well, actually, the mirrors on the Lone Star and the Mac Anthem, those are in their real-world locations, as the trucks were made from CAD files. I'm not sure if they were changed on this or not, but those arms on this 49X, they are movable along with the mirrors themselves. We may even have the Freightliners by the end of the year. There's no guarantee, however, but I've got my fingers crossed. So we do know at least Project Shredder or Project Pico Wine is at least a truck. Hey, Jake, what's going on today? Doing pretty good. SLC. Oh, the AI loves to brake check you, Combine. We got enough to get to Salt Lake City. Hey, Bryce, what's going on today? So, what do you guys think of the sounds that they put in the 49X? Like them, hate them, still gonna use a mod once they're updated? Yeah, here's hoping that we get a decent Detroit Cecil. What the hell am I saying? A proper Detroit sound once they're able to get them recorded. Hey, Mr. Blue Jeans, long time no see. We got a 9-axle on the back. Little bit overkill for this backhoe we're hauling. Yeah, but we're gonna get something heavy out of Salt Lake City. That's pretty much a guarantee now. Doing awesome like a possum. Now that is something that a lot of people have been requesting, at least multiple drops. multiple pickups would be nice too. If you're on 138J, Western Star dealerships are going to be Lewiston, Idaho, Oxnard, California, Stockton, California. Now in 139, that Western Star dealership in Oxnard is being moved to Salina. The dealership in Oxnard will become a Freightliner dealership. No graphics mods today or anything. I'm just running maxed out graphics, so we've got pretty much everything maxed out for 100% scaling, high on SMAA, well, ultra SMAA and high on SSAO. So there's going to be a little bit of shimmering. It's kind of unavoidable. We gotta fix that. There's no trailer cables on any AI traffic. There we go. Now we'll see them. Are you running map mods on that by chance, Randy? 1920 by 1080 banner. It's going to be a 2018, the new Cascadia. Now, there's hoping that we'll get the 2016 also, but there's no guarantee. Have you discovered dealerships? Have you gone to them? Otherwise, they'll show it as a question mark when you're looking at your map. Now that is weird, Randy. Have you verified game files?
Stay right, and exit right. Exit right.
Alright, I thought I was going to Salt Lake City, or am I not? Oh no, we're going to Price. What the? Okay, why I thought I was going to Salt Lake City, I have no idea. So we're gonna pull in up here and we are gonna get go-go juice. We definitely don't have enough.
Please make a U-turn when possible. Let's do this. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, there ain't no way we're getting a heavy haul trailer through this. Old me probably would have tried to pull in through there and then we would get stuck.
Let's go.
If we were pulling, say, like a shorter lowboy, I probably would have gone through there, but not with this humongous thing.
Finding new route. Turn left. Stay right. Then turn right. Turn right.
Nothing has been promised in regards to that, Jake, but like going in and paying for your fuel, that's something I would say that they were looking at. And a lot of people are going to be happy that the air shifting sounds have been removed. And I didn't mind them, to be honest, but a lot of people were annoyed by them. And the problem with getting out of the truck is the game is not an open world, say like GTA 5 or something like that. So there's only limited possibilities of where you can. What I wouldn't mind seeing, however, is the ability to repair your truck at your garages and hire a mechanic to do so. Yes, Jake, I am running a shifter. 18 speed today. Yeah, that would be very welcomed also, Chrissy, because you really are not going to be sleeping in a day cab. So definitely a hotel or a motel would be nice for that. there are chicken coops all over the place, especially in Washington. It seems like no matter what road you get on, you're going to be running into a way station. They already have that at some of the motels there, Chrissy. Those dealerships will become active either two ways, Jake. One with a mod, or two once they release a Freightliner truck.
Turn right.
Hey, AJ, what's going on today? Now I follow what you're saying, Chrissy.
Turn left.
Oh, before we make this turn, I haven't restarted my computer. You guys want to see how you can make those X barriers disappear? So I'm going to open up my console. I should already have this in here. So your G underscore show underscore game underscore elements, by default that is 1. We change that to 0. Watch what happens to those barriers. Bye-bye. So it will remove all of your game elements, all your floating green icons or whatnot. So that is a workaround to not having to use a mod. The console, there's actually two things that you need to do in your config file, and then you use your tilt key in order to open that up in the game. So in your config file, you would change G underscore developer to 1. By default, it is 0. And then G underscore console, change the 0 to a 1 and then save. Oh, probably not at all, Chrissy. Yeah, but we're definitely going to get something heavier than this little old backhoe once we get this dropped off. Hey, James, what's going on today?
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Some bad things happen if you crash. One is you can get fined, your truck stops dead. If you're in an accident with another car, you get fined. All right, let's just take a look and see what's here. Nothing. All right. Milling machine, that's what I was talking about. How it used to be white, that is now red. So what do we got here in Salt Lake City? I'm just looking for somewhere to go. Yeah, we're definitely not taking 17,000 pound forklifts. Nope, can't go to Texas. Alright, let's see. We can get a milling machine roughly about 300 miles. 237. There we go. We'll go up to the Port of Seattle and pick this up, and we'll take this to Pendleton.
Time to hit the road. Recomputing. Rerouting.
Cover, I am optimistic they will release one, but there is no guarantee.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so there we go. They changed it from white to red. Oh, and why did they turn us around? Why? Yeah, we can get to the Four Corners Monument during this too if you guys want to see it. Now, what do you mean by better gyro? No idea, Jake. Yeah, because all the cargoes had to be reworked for the ownable Lowboys, so that will be fixed by the time 139 goes live for everybody. Hey, Landon, what's going on today?
Stay left, and then exit left. Exit left.
We are in the Western Star 49X currently. Everything is great, James. Any of them, Jake. I'm not favorite to a particular brand. Redneck, I'm doing great today. What's going on? So you guys can't see it. It's waiting for approval on my side. Crazy was saying he saw the Western Star edit by Renee Nate, and it looks like doo-doo. Yeah, it is absolutely a hunk of junk. The guy should just give up modding, period. He's not that good at it. Or at least stick to stuff that he can do and not have it completely ridden with errors. Hey, Bob, what's going on today? Yeah, kind of hard to see, guys, I know. We're gonna do this. It's daylight. We actually need to see. If I'm gonna be doing that drive-by stuff, you guys need to see. So it don't matter if this load's gonna be late or not. And let's fix that right too, because I am not gonna be listening to that. Bye-bye. AJ, to be honest with you, you probably should do none, opt out of all betas. Yeah, this is going to be a late delivery, but I did not want to drive through the night. You guys really can't see anything. Yeah, there goes a Namek trailer right there. Yeah, Bob, if you want to give him that MediaFire link that I gave you, go ahead and share it. The 8x4, 8x6 for the Western Star. No, we had just left Seattle. We're probably going to be coming up on Wenatchee here shortly. Don't you dare cut back over coastline. Yeah, if you opt into the beta, definitely use for right now, since a lot of sound mods are pretty much broken on 139. Use a brand new profile, so this way you're not destroying your regular profile. The four corner achievement. Oh, you have Dev Console enabled, right? Because what I'm going to do when we go to the Four Corners, I'm not just going to drop us right to it. We're going to drive through a little bit of Colorado. And you can't get to it as of yet from anywhere else. There's no connecting roads, but you will see a question mark on your map. Which pick, James? All right, Washington, be nice. I'm going to use reverse psychology. Pull us in. I should have went give me the bypass if it was going to tell me what to do.
Okay, let's
Oh, the upcoming achievement there, James. I've already visited the Four Corners Monument and activated the viewpoint that is there. So that is an achievement itself, is visiting that monument. So that's the reason why it's showing as a question mark. Those achievements won't unlock until Colorado is released, but you can still get the achievements and have it count towards your achievement total. once Colorado is released and you buy that, then you will get a road more than likely off of 160 out of northern Arizona to get to the monument. You can probably, and you also can get to it from Colorado. I don't know if there's going to be roads in Utah and New Mexico. Take care, Chrissy. Hey, Shane, what's going on today? It should, Bryce, you will run the TH8A shifter as standalone USB. Take care, Jake.
Turn left. It was a nice ride.
Yeah, and we're just gonna pull forward here. This is kind of an easy park. Yep, I knew we were gonna be late, no big deal. Alright, let's go ahead, let's drop this trailer. Now I do need to go to the world map because I we need to get ourselves right outside of Moab here, and it should be right in here, I think. XM. Oh no, it's up here. This is where we're going. So I'm just gonna do. That's probably hole in the rock where that question mark is there. All right, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we'll just get ourselves quickly over there to Utah.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Let's get rid of that there. Okay. Now, we have already been this way here in Colorado, but it definitely looks a little bit more polished now than it did previously. Definitely more Colorado vehicles once we're into the state. So the state police cars are already modeled, the fire trucks. Yep, that was a Colorado State Police that just passed us. Hey, welcome back, Jake. Welcome to Cortez. Colorado is going to be great. I mean, definitely not minding what I am seeing so far, but I do hope they do Glenwood Canyon justice. Ah, apparently that goes further than that, so... Alright, we'll just cheat our way by it. As you guys can see, that purple icon that is there, that is... Whoop, hold on a second here. Apparently I took the wrong way. This is the road that we need to be on. Whoops. Anyways, all fixed. They have a little bit old hippie. They now have a dedicated slider for the turbo sounds. No cop, no stop. Alright, but here is the monument. The only way that normally this monument in real life, those gray bars that you see where she's standing there in the middle, those have the states spelled out on those. They did not do that. What you'll have to look here is by the flags to know what state that you are in. Alright, so here's the monument. Let's go ahead and activate the viewpoint. Doing pretty good there, DAJ. Not a whole lot I don't think there's any new roads. All right, so what do you guys think? Colorado we are in. Utah. Arizona. New Mexico. Now, I've never been to the Four Corners in real life, but I've seen pictures of it. I'd say they did a pretty good job here. Yeah, narration or even a little bit of music to go along with them would be really nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, we're going to hop out of this truck. Go ahead and hop into the Mac Anthem. This did put us back in Vegas. And then we're going to go ahead and throw on our reefer. And let's take a look. I don't care what job that we do, basically. But we do have new loads here for the box trailers. Cans is going to be one of them, and then there is another one that is paper. And you'll see them right here. So let's go here. We'll do something. Let's not do that. Let's take a look. Do we have anything here that would be going to Alturas, which is going to be the recipient? So Alturas is the AN-124 cargo plane. Features, good question. Wow, lots of Walbert. Alright, nothing going to the cargo plane, sadly. Let's see here. So they got Colorado on the map there. Doesn't need to be overly long either. Let's see here. Destination. Let's do Grand Coulee. Doesn't need to be overly long. I would like to hit Grand Coulee for the Scenic viewpoint that they did add there. Is there anything going there that's kind of short? No, they're all long, which is really not that bad. What I'll do is we'll do these potatoes, or even we'll do Winnemucca. Pocatello, whatever.
Time to get the job done.
And then I'm not driving this full trip. What I'm going to do is we're going to get loaded, and then we will go ahead and say put ourselves up in Pendleton. Now they also fixed this truck too. So you know how we never had the lights on the side of the hood blinking? We do now. They do have that fixed. Probably the biggest thing, Nathaniel, is going to be ownable Lowboys.
Let's do this. Recomputing.
Alright, this way we don't need to drive the entire trip either. The best guess that I am going to give you, James, is when we get a release date for Colorado, on or right around the day before Colorado releases. Hey Martin, what's going on today? They are not, Nathaniel. Yeah, seeing as 139 is the compatibility update for Colorado, and once we get that release date, we will know the open beta will probably end the day before, or even 2 days before, and then we will get the release for Colorado. I'm still thinking DAJ. To be honest, there's a lot of features that can be added to the game. I mentioned one before of hiring your own mechanic at your garages, so you could do repairs there instead of having to go to a repair or a truck dealer would be one of them. Probably a second feature, more than likely would be a paid DLC, but the ownable, a licensed trailer, whether it be Wabash, utility, or whatever, give us one of those, and then probably a full implementation of weather systems. So spring, summer, winter, and fall, and including snow. Oh, and a nice little interesting feature here with the engine brake. They did kind of do what they did with the 49X. When you turn your engine brake on or off, your stalk on the right-hand side now moves. Before that was controlled by a retarder. I can agree with you, Randy, there. Cutscenes for loading, unloading, and fuel would be nice. Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it, Martin, but, and I'm just used to American trucks as I'm a former driver. I would say hopefully eventually they would be able to do that. Another thing I wouldn't mind seeing added, right now all of our AI traffic is solid colors for trucks. Why not include some of the default paint schemes from the trucks? What's the one that was recently released for consoles and PCs? It may not even be released as of yet, but was it like Trucking Logistics Simulator or something like that? That's it. It's the one that DAJ mentioned, truck driver. So it's like you start out with a you got delivery vans, box trucks, tractor trailers, things like that. This is probably going to be the last one, Terry. I would love to have multiple pickup and multiple drop points. You know, even doing things like whether it be roadway and R&L carriers, LTL stuff would be great. LTL stands for less than truckload. Yeah, that's the one, Martin. It's definitely European based. I don't know if I would include FedEx and UPS in that, Randy, as they basically only do their own freight with that. So I would see them as a private carrier. Now, YRC is definitely LTL. UPS and FedEx, what you could say would be line haul. And I don't know if you would call this a feature or not, but more smaller roads in ATS would be nice to make the detour feature a bit more usable than what it is. And having to go a 300-mile detour is not fun. And this guy's gonna keep coming right over. Whoops, there goes a reflector thing. And like this here, overweight for GBW. Right now there's absolutely no fines. Moving your tandems, even when loaded, would be a very nice feature. But then having the weigh stations be more realistic than what they are. And that is one thing I would love to look forward to. And we were 6,000 pounds overweight. I mean, you're going to be offloaded with a reefer or a dry van being that much overweight. That is a mod, Martin. That's, I believe it's the Chevy Step Deck Van Pack that has those in there. know if you would call this part of a wish list, but more realistic drop-off and pickup points for loads. It's like with the hopper trailer specifically, you should not be backing into a dock with those. And it seems like something did happen with this latest sound update with 139. GPS voices have gotten a little on the silent side. Oh yeah, they have improved things, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. Exactly, Martin. They would be Amazon Fresh delivery trucks.
Go straight.
I'm just gonna make it a little bit darker before we go on to this. There we go. We don't have the light show tonight. Darn it. Yeah, that light show is quite random when it comes on and goes off and whatnot. Yeah, we are on 139 today, Martin. You just got to go to the other side of the bridge, Terry. Freightliner dealerships are going to be in Oxnard and St. George. So the Western Star dealership in Oxnard in 138 is being moved to Salina, Utah in 139.
Finally, we are here.
I'm probably going to be going on tomorrow, Terry. More than likely, yes. All right, and before we go, wrong thing, Coda. Truck dealers, as you guys can see, we do have Freightliner. Right now, it's going to be St. George and Oxnard. If you guys want a Freightliner dealership in 139, all you need to do is activate the Freightliner Cascadia mod by Galimum. Just download it from the Steam Workshop. So we'll just go ahead and go here, and here we are. You can take a look at the inside of Freight Shaker. Nothing different than any other dealerships that we've got. This is the 2018, yeah. Alright, but that is it for today, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please leave a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. Have a great rest of your Fridays and the start to the weekend. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll see you on the flip-flop.